WVEC-TV, Plan.
And here we go.
This is Jim Kincaid, ABC News.
How tall are you? You play basketball?
They are questions George Bell says he hears every single day, and for the record, he's 7'8" and does shoot hoops. In fact, he used to play professionally with the Harlem Globetrotters.
To me, like I told people in New York, this is normal. I'm a big man living in a small man's world.
But Bell traded in his ball-playing days to become a sheriff's deputy here in Norfolk.
Hey, Bell. How you doing, man? Y'all doing? What up, man?
It doesn't take long to see he towers over just about everyone, and cameras showed up today, everyone craning to get a look at America's tallest man, and he's not too excited about it.
You just want to be George. You're like,
that's it. I always want to be just George. Everybody look at me differently, but George knows he wants to be.
I've always known I was a little short, but like, yeah, my level with your elbows here.
Yeah.
Is that like normal for you?
That's every day with me.
The one thing he doesn't mind is showing you his skills on the basketball court, where he can touch the rim with ease, and dunking a basket, not much harder.
You can do it. Come on.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, he challenged me to a free throw, and of course, I sucked.
A little bit of height, that's all I need.
Yeah.
Trust me, George, I need more than height, but it's all in good fun. Hampton Roads, home to the tallest man and investigative reporter with the least game. Wayne Carter, 13 News.
First, Paul Hartman of Montpelier, Vermont, and George Bell loaded the new bed frame onto the truck at the Norfolk Sheriff's Office.
16 inches longer than a standard king or queen, and that gives him extra 4 inches to not flop off the end.
Then inside, they showed us the 80-inch mattress that the 6'11" Paul Hartman wanted to donate to the 7'8" George Bell, who never slept comfortably.
In my young days of growing up, no. I didn't have a bed that fit until I got to college. And so definitely the first time I had a bed that actually fits.
You may remember back in November, Sheriff's Deputy George was recognized by the Guinness World Record folks as the tallest man in America. His boss says he's a class act.
And he's actually counseled some kids around Hampton Roads who their parents have called in, and he's tried to tell them, hey, I went through the same thing and it's okay.
Me being so tall, it's hard to have a normal life. And but I always felt that life is a challenge. It's a challenge for everybody.
Paul Hartman is also throwing in linens, of course. He saw an article in a Vermont newspaper, and the owner of Tall Paul's Tall Mall decided to act. So just what kind of sleeper is George Bell?
I love the heat. I mean, I'm a light sleeper, but I love to stay warm, feel comfortable. But I think now I'll be a lot more comfortable than the past 5 years.
Take it from me, this was one tall order. Joe Flanagan, 13 News, Norfolk. The two are continents apart and yet share the same world. George Bell was the tallest man in America, standing 7 feet 8 inches tall, when he got to meet Sultan Kozan of Turkey, the tallest man in the world. Sultan is 8 feet 2 inches tall. The request was for 53-year-old George to mentor the 27-year-old Sultan.
We did a lot that day. We did a lot of, like I said, we came to my job site, went to my home, met my family. We also went to Roger Brown's the same day.
Sultan is still growing and has serious knee problems. He was happy to meet and learn from Deputy Bell.
Well, at the time when he met with me, they had him listed as 8 feet 1, but he grew an inch. And so I'm 7 feet 8, he's 8 feet 2, and he was a good 5 foot, so I am.
Hard to believe 7 foot 8 inch tall George Bell was looking up to someone else.
Well, I'm 53 and he was 27.
He's still growing.
Still growing, and that's the title of the show. The world's tallest man still growing.
Bell, like Kozan, live a life of gawkers and onlookers as people can't believe their eyes. It's not easy.
Well, he handled it pretty well from what I've seen of him, and I'm sure he got a lot of it. I know because I guess it. But it seems to me that he handled it very well, and they had a world tour going, so it lasted for several months.
Educational or sensational?
Very educational, because it's all about him, his condition, his treatments with his knees, what he wanted out of life, so it was all about that.